to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it. Boss, ain't nothing to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it.
Hi guys, we're back with another client tutorial. This was a quick one, y'all. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking my MAC 263 brush and I am basically outlining her brows. One brow was bigger than the other one, and also one brow was like thicker and the other one was thinner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using ebony on the outer part of her brows, and then I use crayon case medium brown on the front part. And then I don't fill them in until the end. So now what I'm using is MAC NC45 concealer, and I'm cleaning up her brows with the 212 brush from MAC. Favorite. So as far as the eyeshadow base, y'all already know which base I use, P. Louise base, but you don't know the shade. So the shade I'm using is base number 5, and I'm mixing it with 3. And then I took my Zoeva 142 concealer buffer brush to basically blend out that base to make everything smooth to apply these shadows. So you're not going to be able to see her right side. I'm on her left side. If you are basically facing the camera, that is actually her right side. So I am doing her right side and you will only see that side. I'm taking my Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Flame in Love palette, and I'm taking the shade Sahara or Savannah Desert. Is that Savannah Desert? Yeah. And I'm basically applying it on the outer V of her lid, y'all. Only the outer V, because I am going to go into my Worries palette from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to grab this brown shade, the only caramel tone brown shade in that palette. And I grab my 221 and basically try to blend out the edges of the first shade. So, baby, blend, 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 blend. Now I'm with a Morphe palette. I think it was a 35N, like a neutral shade. I grabbed a light shade and I grabbed a orangey shade and put that on her brow bone area. Now I'm going back in with each shade to basically deepen them up, except for the last shade, because I really don't want to touch that shade. It's a brow bone and I don't want the brow bone to be too harsh. But basically deepen that last color up. Then I went back in with some P. Louise base, and I do this because you lose some of that P. Louise base when you are putting those shadows down. So you want something to stick to when it comes to the lid, especially when you're not doing a cut crease. So you have to go back in and blend more P. Louise on the base and basically be sloppy with it, because it's not a cut crease. So we want to be sloppy and put these colors on. Like, these colors are so bomb, y'all. They were so bomb. They went with her dress. She was going to a ball, a biker's ball. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back into that Makeup Addiction palette, and I'm grabbing that shimmer shade in it. I don't know, I forgot the name, but it's in the Makeup Addiction palette. I'm grabbing the first shimmer shade and then the gold one, and I'm basically applying them next to each other. Then you always want to go back in with the first shade to basically blend it into the second shade. That's how your shadows are going to blend, y'all. You have to make it seamless. Then you're going to go on the outer V with that brown, and you're going to fade that brown into the gold on the outer V. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking some glue and I'm basically applying this on both of the shades. It's like a shimmer. It's from Lit Cosmetics. I'm going to leave this picture right below, so I don't know the name exactly. It's a beautiful shimmer shadow. It's a shadow, but it has like glitter in it. So you have to apply the glue in order for this to stick. You can apply it, but it's gonna fall off. So I could have blended that edge out some more. My mistake. You always see the mistakes when you look at the playback. So now what I'm doing is basically applying Wet n Wild, my favorite liner. AJ put me on this, y'all. My favorite liner, and I want to create a wing because she didn't want nothing straight across. I wouldn't do straight across, but she wanted a wing. Came out so cute. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this pop green, y'all. It's gonna come out so cute. The pop green just made it. Bam. It's from Helen Cosmetics, y'all. It's a neon pigment. Sometimes these work for me, sometimes they don't. I know that they're better than the Mayo makeup pigments, in my opinion. Because, I mean, you can work with them. You just have to put them on the lid when the lid is wet. So now I'm taking my mascara from Too Faced, Better Than Sex, and then I'm going to apply the lashes. Now I should have cut these lashes because they were too long for her eyelids, and I told myself and I told her that I was going to go back in and cut them so they won't be on the end. But I forgot. I totally forgot. We was trying to get up out of there. Well, she was trying to get up out of there because she had to be at the ball. So, my mistake. So what I'm doing is I'm taking Macao, I think that's from NARS, and I'm taking the same shade I use on me. They basically be the same, but that's all I'll be right there, so I'll be grabbing it. But y'all, this is what changes everybody's structure and face. Highlight and contour. I cannot explain this, and I cannot express this enough. This is my favorite part because, baby, it makes me become a whole different person. So this is what changes the structure of people. You can put foundation on and still look the same, but this is what makes people look different. The highlight and contour to me. So I highlighted with Fawn in Tarte 10 Sandeep, and then I contour with number 5 from Black Up Cosmetics contour stick. I powdered everything. I did everything off camera. I didn't show you how to do the face on camera. And then I basically just did her waterline, filled it in with ColourPop's black liner, and then smoked it out with the colors I used in the transition. Yes, girl, you it's fine. Blush, girl. I did the highlighter, y'all, and the highlighter that I used was Mariah Carey's collection from MAC. It's called My Me. Now I'm taking NYX Cosmetics and Dapu, I think, liquid lipstick as a liner, and then I took Dose of Colors Sand, and now I'm taking Cat's Beauty Honey to Moon. Then I filled in her brows, and that was it. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial.